Hey, how you doing, Cancer? And how you doing? This is Queen Lisa. I'm the host for this channel. Welcome to Conscious Waterization 2. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are enjoying your week so far. Please like, comment and subscribe to this channel, and press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. So also check your sun, moon, rising and Venus signs, and any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Please take what you like and leave the rest. Also, I'm giving out free private and personal readings. If you want a free private and personal reading, please check out the information in the description below this video. I just want to say thank you to you all who have liked, commented and subscribed to this channel so far. Please continue to do so and press the notification bell. So let's see what's going on with Cancer, please. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. I'm hearing someone say, call me. Call me. Okay, someone's saying, call me. Alright, I do see that you could be dealing with another water sign, or maybe someone that doesn't know how to support you. Okay. Could even be a Capricorn, alright? But it does say that this person doesn't know how to speak to you, or wonders if you're going to be well enough to stay there, and wonder if everything is going to be worked on in a beneficial way. Okay, it says you may not want to know that things are going to look any much different from what's happened already, or trying to charge up your mind in regards to how you think about things is not going to be considerate to the situation. Solving the situation, pleasing your mind certainly is something that you would rather do than hurt your mind more with the situation or the person that's involved. Okay, could be open to a situation that you know that could harm you, or feel like you don't need to speak more about this to them. Maybe making sure you don't know more is what you would prefer. So some of you guys don't even want to know anymore about the situation with this person. Seems to me that you feel like you have done enough to work on your situation without the stress, and maybe even want to know that you can single yourself out of the nonsense and mental stress that comes with the problems that you have been seeing. Okay, do see someone here could be spying on you, or wanting to know that you could be looking out for something else that's going on in your mind, looking for many things that could happen, or maybe even people that could work with you and support you. Wanting to know that your commitments are saved and good, and also wanting to know that you can work with your people that can support you, or even give you more teamwork or clarity about how you can support yourself. Okay, so I have no need to speak about this, but I do want to control how I see things. Okay, there is someone that doesn't want to control anything other than making decisions about work. Possibly you guys maybe just want to sort out your work. Someone says that you need to work on more smart-mindedness, or maybe even please yourself more to support your ideas, and maybe even people that want to know you and have good karma. All right. Okay. Someone's telling you that you need to smile more. Okay, smile more. Make more efforts to smile. Some of you guys might have been feeling a bit down, or maybe you just kind of been feeling a bit overwhelmed with certain things that have been happening. Someone's like suggesting you need to smile more. Okay. Someone's saying that you should notice that things are going to get better soon. It's not going to be always the same way, but it will get better, you know. Okay. Someone's saying it will get better, you know. All right. Could be holding on to some feelings here of your own, or maybe even thinking that you don't know how to support yourself. Is someone that feels like they don't know how to support you. Through everything that's gone on, it says we have been together through so much, and maybe I even supported the idea, maybe even thinking that I could stay here, and wondering if you'd work with me and sort things out. Just surprise me, make me feel special, or make me feel worse. Which one do you want? That's all I know. It's nothing that I could do to help the situation more than this. Personally, I wouldn't want to stay with you, giving you more time in your mind to wonder if it's going to be everything that we possibly could work out, or even think that we could have a fling, or even fine dining experiences to make things better. It says it doesn't make everything go away. I feel like you know that it's not going to let a lot of people feel like we're going to work together after we've gone out and had time spent alone. Maybe you want this, but I don't know if I should trust this. Okay, so someone around you may want to, you know, have a fine dining experience with you or take you out in some way. Okay, and you could be worried about this person, thinking that it's not going to, you know, solve the problems. This person seems to want to see you more or be around you more, or even tell you off, or maybe even touch you, kiss you, maybe even free their mind up from um, a negative mind game that they've been pushing on you, and you may have been pushing on them too. But it says this person doesn't want to say they're not with you. They just know that they can't be with you in your way, or naturally just see you in the way that you would ideally want to see them. They know that they could have this if they wanted, but they don't know if they can support this with you not seeing them in the way that they want to see you. It says, I don't know if I can support you ongoing, but I could be there. Just maybe even just a night of pleasure. Probably even not so much this, but maybe even giving you time off, or maybe even helping you more with things that you need. Are you really needing me for support, or are you wanting me to stay away? I don't think I could support the idea of being with you ongoing, is what you may feel like, or you may feel this person may not know how to be with you ongoing. It does say it could be another water sign person, or it could be a person that doesn't mind showing you that there is stability here. It's just not going to be perfect if I can't have what I want. Okay, because this person feels like you need them a lot, maybe for support in some way, or that you've got them there feeling nervous or even guilty, or, you know, even feeling like leaving you, it's hard because you don't really trust that you're going to be happy on your own, or maybe you don't trust that you're going to be there with your mind thinking that everything is going to be well for them and they could live their life doing that. Or maybe they feel also that you can't even have what you want because you wouldn't be able to give me the time in my mind to figure out if you're going to be happy. I don't know if I can be there for you being a no good person, but I know that I couldn't have you thinking that you're going to move on and see someone else, is what this person could be saying. And it does say that he doesn't mind you going off and being your own person, but it doesn't make him feel mindful about how he feels. He knows that he's stuck in a situation with you on the mind, and you're in the mind of your own trying to figure it out, or maybe even saying that you won't want to move on because I know that I've put some mind games there for you to say that you can't move on. Both of you seem to play mind games with each other, but don't really want to say much to each other or do anything with each other. Just solving your problems without giving a problem is not going to be the answer either. It says you both have the ability to stay where you are and never make sense of the situation. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. I'm hearing I love her more than you. Don't know how to support the idea with you being there. Can't be there for you. Just need to know that she's there. Okay, could be another family member though, if it's not, you know, another person like a lover. All right, some of you guys may be sharing commitments with each other, maybe a child or something like that, or children. It says, I have noticed that you've been jealous when I take her out, and maybe even set the tone for many things that you do, not really making me feel sad. Okay, so this person's, you know, just trying to support this person that you may, you know, share co-parenting roles with, and, you know, likes to know that they can take them out and make them feel good, and maybe it makes you feel like, you know, you're envious of the situation. Maybe you want more from this person, or you just don't because you don't trust them, but at the same time you want to know where this person's going, what they're doing at all times, and maybe see that it's not going to be useful to you to support the idea with people that are there trying to poke their nose in, or even be around you knowing what's going on. Okay, some of you guys have walked away, all right, from the past, or maybe this person feels like they've walked away from the past in some way. Okay, it does say there is some type of verbal conflicts for you to consider trying to change an outcome or a situation. For some of you guys, noticing that you don't feel good in yourself and want to know that you can support the idea better. Possibly even knowing that you could talk about things in a better way and never speak about it in a negative way. Just trusting that you could have time alone in your mind to worry about things that could certainly make you feel sad, or maybe even better, just depending on how you look at the situation. Okay, Some of you have conflicts with borrowing time, maybe needing more time with something here. Possibly even spending habits as well are making you feel a bit bad about what it is that you're doing. But it could say that you could work more smartly and make sure that you make more so that you could solve more situations and maybe even give yourself a better outcome. Okay. So let's see what else is going on for Cancerians. Someone says, support me and I'll leave you to get on with it. I need you to support the details that I've given you, and then you could see that I'm helping you. I just need more support from you, and then I believe that you'll be okay. All right? So someone just needs some support, or maybe needs some more support from the person, and then they'll leave them to get on with it, and everything will be okay. All right. Someone says, I hope you have more time to think about me. Okay, there is some feelings here. Wandering off or wandering away from the situation, or wondering if you could support yourself and not really get me involved. Someone doesn't want to get involved in something here. Okay, it could be a fire sign, could be an air sign. Says, I see that I need to sort out something with my time and my efforts, and maybe even my people that want to know me. Seeing that I have to sort out people is going to successfully make me feel jealous, because I can't even get a part of the situation and get involved. Okay, so someone feels like they can't get involved in something. It says people will want to know that they can solve this situation, or maybe even get involved, but they don't need to. Okay. It says, I know that you want me to use you for support, and then give me more support is something I need, but you don't want to give me that. I need to see things too. So someone wants to see things too. Maybe see things from their own perspective, or just kind of see where things are going, see their wishes, see their, understanding of things. Possibly even sorting out family. Okay. And, someone's wish fulfillment is kind of in some kind of negative mind, like feeling regrets for something here, but confidently wanting to know that they can support you and be there for you, not noticing how to support you, knowing that this person needs my help more than I could give you, possibly even knowing that I can't support you more than this because I need help with what I feel I need help with personally. In time, I will show you that I'm giving myself more than what it is that I would work on in the situation with you. I could work on this, and I could work on something else. I feel like I could support myself and give you some freedom so that you can understand that I need this too. And maybe even you feeling like you would get the freedom that you need, and then I would get the freedom that I need. Okay, so someone wants freedom here, like wants the freedom to kind of do things their way. All right, and have things their way. And you can have things your way. All right. Someone's saying, leave me to stress on my own. It could be some of you guys that feel that way. It says there's no need to speak about it, but I do need some time on my own. I think she doesn't want to know me anyway. I think she doesn't need me or even want to support me, but I feel like she wants to know me more than anything, because I do have things that I could offer her, or maybe even say I can't give to her, and possibly not even realize that I'm doing that. Not really wanting to know that I'm gaining any more time in my mind to think about who she is or how she can work on herself, but noticing that she doesn't want to practice good karma in the ways that I ask. If she did, then she would do things in the way that I wanted. Doesn't say that it's going to work for me to be there, but it does say that I can support her being more mindful about who she is. And then maybe I'd mind my own manners, and maybe I'd mind my own mind, or even think of how I can support her more. I do know that I can support her more when I feel like I am looked at, or maybe even feel like she could be looked at more. And then I can look at her in a way where I'm not going to be mad at the situation. I'm not going to be sad either. I'm just going to be so smart about how I feel and see things, proud even, not really that proud, but obviously just wanting to know that I can see things that are going to make me feel better. So this person seems to be fighting for, you know, some type of awareness. If it's not happiness, it's like an awareness here, to show someone up or make them feel like they have to look better than what it is that they say or feel like they are doing. Doesn't say that it's going to help the person to succeed with the person that's saying all this, but it does say the person wants to work on being mindful about who they are and maybe even who he is, but doesn't know how to support the information either, because the person doesn't really agree. Neither does the person that wants to work with it or with the person. It says there's too much negative energy there for you to even wonder why it does work or it doesn't work. You always want things your way, but then you don't see other people's point of view. Okay, so someone feels like you don't see their point of view. Could be a Leo, it could be another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be a Libra, maybe even a Taurus or Capricorn. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. I don't want to deal with you more than this. I feel like I'm dumping you and I want to leave this out. It's not going to help me to suggest you tell me more. Okay, so some of you guys want to leave something out. You don't want to hear any more. All right, some of you dealing with a Scorpio that is ending some judgment or has changed and started judging that they need to control a situation, possibly even understanding that they need to support the things that are going to mean more to them more than you. It says you would never want to listen ongoing to them, but maybe you need to support the ideas of being mindful about how you proceed and do your own thing. Don't watch everybody. Look into your own life, and if you don't want to hear anything, then you leave it out. That's more so your fault or your business. It says this person doesn't know how to speak about who they are with you, but they know how to support what it is that they're doing with their situation, or even their reports, or even people that want to change things and help them to solve their own matters, possibly leaving behind a lack, or leaving behind a partner, or leaving behind a person that doesn't know how to support them in a mindful way. Okay, so you would leave me to work on yourself is what you're saying. I don't know if this is you guys saying this to someone, or if this is how this person feels. It says, I would rather leave you out, work on myself, look my best and feel my best, and wonder if everything is working out for you, but not really for you, for me, because I'm practicing good karma and I'm looking into my situation, and I'm possibly giving myself better news one of these days. Okay, so this person's really looking into, you know, how they can support themselves and feel good about themselves. All right. I hate the fact that you always want to consider being a mindful person that doesn't really know me. I don't know you, but you don't know how to speak to me, and I feel like you don't know how to talk to me in the ways that I want. This could be you, it could be a fire sign, it could be an earth sign, it could be an air sign, it could be anyone. It says, I'd rather speak about why I don't want to talk to you, because I don't get you. I just don't understand where it's going. And that could be you, Cancerians, that don't really understand where something's going. It says you may not wonder what's going on with yourself, and maybe that's the problem. You could wonder more about the situation and maybe help yourself. Taking more smart mind games to play yourself is not going to be the answer. Hoping that you have good decision makings and solving your problems for yourself is going to be better than anything. Looking for an opportunity and wanting to know you can take one, it's also there. Would you get to know how to support the idea without speaking to people, or even giving the gifts of understanding to a person that wants to support you to get back good karma in return? I'm ready to see you is what someone's saying. Could you take me out? Possibly I want to know that I could date again. I want to know that I can make love again. I want to know that I could see her again, but she doesn't want to speak to me about that. I could want to speak to her about that, but I know I play her. Could be dealing with a Leo or a fire sign that plays mind games, wants to take you out sometimes, but doesn't know you know, how to please you ongoing. Says I'd rather want to know that there's going to be something there to stabilize me, and I want to know it's going to work for me. I would want to know that I have good karma, and I would want to know that I'm committing to the person. Would they give that to me though? Because really, when I make sense of it, it's telling me that it's not going to happen. It could, but it's just not working right now. Why so? I feel like I want these things, and I want to certainly work on the situation and make myself feel better. Okay, so some of you guys really want, you know, commitment. You want to know that you're, you know, getting the help that you need with this, and you want to take that opportunity. Okay, could also be dealing with a Taurus here or any earth sign that wants to help you to take some type of responsibilities or take care of yourself more and look after yourself more when it comes to your commitments. Okay, all right. I want to say nothing more than this, because I don't support the person that doesn't want to support me, and I wouldn't let him deal with me like that either. He's not dealing with me in the right way, and I see that. I wouldn't want to speak, but I understand, and I do see what you're saying. It's not working with this person. He does not see me in the same way I see him. Okay, so some of you guys feel like someone doesn't see you in the same way that you see him. Okay. All right, let's just move on now to work. What's going on with work for Cancer? Work is going to be pretty much awesome. People around you smartly working, stressfully working, and individually working on people, individuals, circumstances, situations, things. People are there, many of them, and making sure that you can spark conversations and work well. Teamwork, and also legacy building, and even trustworthy friends. Building a communication barrier is going to be useful for you. Obviously, you need time to support your mind and maybe even sponsor other people's goals and dreams too. Possibly working together and making sure that things work well. Okay. So let's see what's going on with business for Cancer. Business for Cancer. Someone's saying, will I give you back time to work with me, or will you give me back time to work with you? Says, I want to know that you can support me in this idea I have to give you. Can you help me with this? I feel like I have a business plan that I'm working on, and I want to know that I'm working on very good mind games to work on the situation, maybe support the ideas, and give you back your mind to say you did it. You did support me, and I gave you back more time to consider that it was going to be beneficial. I love the fact that you could support me and help me detail things, document things, even give good advice to others that are going to help the situation, nurture the progress of the situation. Solid foundation is something that I want, and maybe even supporting you with your dreams and your goals and your wishes to help you get what it is that you need. I'd love to work with you, and I'm working with you so smartly right now to build this dream finance venture that we both want to work on. It says we both have been given this time and effort, and I feel like it's working very, very well. And I will work on it more than this to make sure it's working as extremely in a very deliberate way to make sure it stands out. Personally, I want to know that everything is looking great. Okay, so business sounds real good too. Whatever it is that you're doing for business, maybe starting a business with someone and working on it, possibly, you know, already working in it and really, you know, making it stand out right now, making it look real professional. Okay, so what's going on with Cancerians' love life? Love life goals are going to be personal and very private at this time, making sure that you work on things slowly and delicately and see the understanding from situations that you would rather speak about on your own but not really share with anyone else. Not really wanting anyone to know everything that's going on with you, but really surprising the friggin' hell out of you because you know that you want more in the situation too and want to solve things many times over with the person, but notice that the person is always going to be there just trying to make you feel like you can't have everything. It is going to say that you have to see the person for who they are and possibly even work on how you solve the situation without letting yourself down, or maybe even letting the situation down completely. Just working and seeing how to support your ideas and better future outcomes and successful planning is going to work well for you. Okay. All right. So let's see what's going on with those that are single. Those that are single. You guys know that you want time spent alone, or even to balance out your mind or your thoughts and think about things that are going to sponsor your ideas. Waiting for the situation to brew, or even push you back a step to say, well, I'm not going to allow it to stress me. I don't want it to, so I'm not going to allow it to stress me, and deal with it in a delicate way. Very, very delicate, because I know that I want to support myself, and I know I need some time to support the ways that I want to dream about having a good mind, and even play the person if I have to, but not really as well as they want to play me. Maybe I feel like the problem is we both want to disappear and maybe even not talk about it. Maybe not even deal with each other, just leave each other out and deal with less time in the mind about being available to each other, or even thinking about the opportunities that we could have. Not really caring about this so much. Want to take care of my person in the ways that I want to, but not really seeing who the person is not going to help me to support the ideas. So I speak less, and maybe one day if I see the dream person come along, I will help myself get back to myself about what it is that I want with them. So some of you guys are really not really wanting to pay attention to, you know, relationships right now. You are thinking about them a little bit, taking your time to understand what it is that you want and who you want, you know, what kind of a relationship you would like, but not really letting it, you know, make you feel stressed out if it's not coming right now, you know. All right, so let's see what's going on with those in a relationship. Those in a relationship. Okay, you will have time to speak about good karma coming in. Once we make these shifts and changes for you, you'll see that bad news is no longer there. Personally, I can see that problems are never going to be solved overnight, and people will stay there wondering if it's going to work or maybe not work. But wanting to know it can be tamed for this is something that is so tempting to stay and keep it there. So something's just being tamed there right now. Okay, even if there's not much communication or much going on, or maybe there's a little bit of confusion in some ways, but you know, someone trying to tame something there, maybe trying to tame some changes, maybe even tame an ending possibly, or trying to change something is what I'm picking up. Okay, but taming something there. Okay, yeah. Alright, what's going on? It says, when I take this opportunity, you will never guess why I needed you to support me more than this. I need you to support me, so help me with this. Are you going to say that you need me? Will you need me? Because I don't know if you need me, but I feel like you do. So your person could say, well, do you need me? Because I feel like you do. It says, I want some help. Time alone is something I need. If you can help me with that, I'd rather that. This is some of you guys, look. Just want some time alone. Right. So let's see what's going on with it. Oh, wait a minute. It says, but I do know I'm staying here to make the person feel like they could take me back if they want to. Just need to support the idea in a way that I can see is going to make sense to me. Okay, so a little bit of mind games going on, but I can see that, you know, you want the person to take you back in some way, but you need some support in the way that you think of things, your ideology of things, your perspective. Okay, what's going on with married couples? Cancerians that are married. Obviously, I want to be there and support you. Dream wedding plans is something that I really, really look forward to, but I can't get to do that if you're going to give me a prime time, like ongoing, making me feel like I'm on your mind, always primary on your mind. Okay, it's like I feel like this is an ex though as well, for whatever reason. It's like not really coming together to do anything, but wanting to know that there could be a marriage in the future, possibly for some of you guys, or maybe even this person dreaming that they could get married to someone else because they don't know how to support the idea with you anymore. Okay, it says they will want to marry you for some of you guys too, and wanting to know that you could see this as something that you really, really want to see and appreciate too. Okay, so let's see the ones that are actually married. Okay, the ones that are actually married. I love the fact that I am going to give myself to her. Doesn't say when, but I will. I'll give myself to this female. She's going to have me. Just try me. One day you'll see. She's going to get me back. Loved her so much that I possibly didn't make her feel good. And I want to see her again. Will she ever want to talk to me? Some of you guys could be dealing with someone that's dreaming about someone else here. Possibly even a Scorpio. Maybe even looking forward to an air sign. Or possibly seeing that there is some type of regrets with someone that doesn't really mind speaking about it more than this in their mind, or maybe directly to you. Okay, but let's see what's going on anyway with those that are in a marriage couples are going to be supportive of everything that's going on right now, with individually thinking that they have to support each other and wondering how it's working, making sure that everything is going to work out and looking forward to better days, probably even giving themselves more time to completely solve a situation, or even complete some details, or even some documents that they need to help solve, maybe even let go of a situation, and maybe even solve a situation too, wondering if it can be helped. Okay, could be dealing with Aquarius. Okay. Some of you guys are really having fun. Trying to make yourself feel better is something that you know you want to do. Tidying up and making sure that you have a good time for the holidays, and maybe even seeing that your plans are coming to fruition. Making sure you have good times is something that you want to do, and maybe even letting go of something to help that it's going to come about. All right, some of you guys are looking forward to partying, all right, or maybe even doing some type of event, possibly even with your birthday coming up as well. There could be some plans towards that. It says all of you are knowing that you're having a good time. One of these days you're going to see the man come through, and he's going to want you so much you're not even going to imagine why. He's waiting so much for you to see if that's what you want. Do you want me to spend time with you? Are you looking forward to me coming back to you? Possibly even there for you when you know it's your birthday, or possibly even knowing that you haven't got time to see me because you know I dare you to speak to me and you wouldn't want to. Okay. All right. So some of you guys are in some type of karmic relationship as well, with someone that is ready to prance on you, or maybe even physically make you feel like you have got times to remember with them, having good times, sexual energy, passion, love making, and seeing that it's always going to be there. Okay. Doesn't say that it's going to happen though, but it does say some of you guys are really getting in the mood for all this great news that's coming in, and all this amazing wealth. It says a lot of wealth is coming to you guys as well. Also, possibly working on yourself is going to be great news. Making sure you look good as well, and supporting your spouse or your person is going to help you very much, giving you a lot of abundance this year, possibly even taking you out for a drive or on a date, making sure that you see things and work on things and look good, look your best. Oh, your person wants to take you out on a date, honey. Wants to take you out on a date. Okay. So, anything else going on for those that are married? Marriage couples are always doing great things to each other and for each other and working it out. Loving on each other and supporting each other. Both of you are certainly wanting to know that you can stay there and work on it. That's amazing. So let's see what's going on with the individuals. What's going on with... I'm hearing Pisces chiming in. I don't know what that's for, but we'll get to it. What's going on with Aries? Aries. Aries seems to want to close something out or is sorry that they had you involved in a third party. Says they don't know how to support themselves at this time, but they will rather you speak less to them about the other person and maybe even support them being there and not seeing the other person as a threat. Some of you guys don't understand why this person always sees you in a negative way. Does say that some of you guys realize that it's not always going to be beneficial for you to work on a loving relationship, or maybe even seeing things in that way. Some of you guys are dealing with someone else that got involved with situations in a negative way in your relationships as well as in your work environment. Possibly even wondering if you see things for yourself and wondering if it can work, and possibly how you can support yourself in many aspects of living arrangements, or possibly even people that want to see you in a way that you can support your ideas, mainly because you need to understand who you are and solve your situations in the way that you understand. Okay, so let's see what's going on with those that are dealing with Taurus, Cancerians and Taurus. I want to see you one day and I'll support that. I believe you want to see me too. I control this situation. Okay, I need to be direct about what it is that you need though. Do you need me to support you? Do you need me to support you in a mindful way? Or is it in a negative way? I love the fact that you need me so much. Or maybe you've heard that I can help you. What is it that you need from me? Okay. Taurus believes they can support you and maybe even mean well by you, or even try and harm you, or maybe even hurt you, but not really. Just wanting to know that they could stay there and wonder if everything is okay with you. All right. So let's see what else is going on with Geminis. Let's see what's going on with Geminis and Cancerians. Geminis notice that they need to see you more and don't want to speak to you. Do want to see you at times, but don't want to deal with you. Maybe just want to know that they feel bad for the situation and don't want to care about the situation too. Laughing at you is something that they know they shouldn't do, so they won't want to, but they do feel things that make them feel like they should. It says they don't know how to support their ideas and they make themselves feel very mindful about how they deal with you. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Cancerian and Cancerian. Cancerian wants to know that they can potentially make sure that things are going to be left out. Not wanting to hear any negativity. Move on. Don't want to hear that anyone's drowning or even hiding or even hurting me. Don't want to hear it. Okay. So you don't even want to hear it with each other. Alright, let's see what's going on with Leos. Leos don't want to deal with any stress related issues. Don't want to deal with you in your mind about negative worries or threatening them to be back with you because you can't give to them in the way that they want, possibly even seeing that they don't see well in the ways that you do, and notice how they love you but they don't know how to support you. Really want to know that they can support you but don't know how to do so. Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. They just want to know that they could change their mind about who you are, and possibly even harm you at times when you don't understand who they really are, making sure that they look good on you or with you, but around you sometimes they will show you more and then lessen it when they don't see you. Okay, so when they don't see you, it's like they're a different person completely behind you. All right, so let's see what's going on with Virgos. What's going on with Virgos? I can't tell. Virgos love you so much that they can't support the idea of you feeling left out. Need you to understand that and don't want to feel stressed about the situation. Just know that you're there. Sponsor that. Give me that at least. Make me see that you notice that I'm there for you. I am always there for you. I promise I will always be there for you. Just wondered if you see it though. Do you notice that I'm always there for you? Because I can try harder if you want me to. I really give you time to wonder. Do you see me? I'm always supporting you and you can't even understand why. I do feel bad about the situation that I dealt with you and with the other person, because I can't understand why I do that. I just know that I gave you more time in your mind to figure it out. Will you fill me out and make me feel like I'm going to be there for you more and make you feel better for who you are? Maybe you'll make me feel like I can have more time alone with you then. and maybe even say I'm sorry more and give you more and do more with you and trust me. Possibly just to make sure we both work on it, and maybe even lose some more time in your mind about who you are, because you do need to work on who you are. Just support yourself though. Don't speak to me if you don't feel like you can do certain things that are gonna help you change in the way that I like. But I feel like if you do, then I'll support you. Okay, so this person wants to support you, but this person also wants you to change in certain ways that they like. But if you can't do that, they don't really want to be interested in some way. Very strange, but hey. Alright, so it just depends on what the situation is, I guess. What's going on with Libras, and Cancerians, Libras. Libra doesn't mind saying they want to talk to you at times, but don't really see you at times to say anything. Would rather stay away and wouldn't want to date you or deal with you or spend time with you. Just want to see you and not see you, and do not want to date you. Just want to say hi and look forward to seeing you sometimes. Okay, what's going on with Scorpio and Cancerian? Cancerian can't stand Scorpio. Scorpio can't stand Cancerian. Both of them mean well at times when they look into situations mentally and resolve certain matters if they can try and work on them together. But most of the time don't really get on, or don't see eye to eye, or just don't deal with each other, because they both need to speak less about how to support each other, and maybe even make more time to feel like things are going to work out for them, but would rather not, and mainly because they don't want to deal with anyone that's going to hurt them or make them feel stressed. Says, you always do this to me, Cancer, and why do you do that to me? I support the friggin' hell out of you at times, but you don't want to hear me. You don't even want to deal with me in the ways that I need to deal with you. So why would I even deal with you when I know that I don't want to? Okay. So what's going on with Sagittarius and Cancerian? Cancerian doesn't mind Sagittarius at times, but will listen and laugh, or maybe even make fun of them. And Sagittarius will look at them and look at them and look at them and say, well, you don't even know what you're doing or saying. You could sponsor the hell out of yourself and feel like you're going to get what you want and never receive it. When will you learn? You're always looking for me to make fun of me, but then you never look at yourself. And it's certainly not going to say that you have everything that you want just the way you see it and want it, but you always think that you've got your mind wrapped up in me so much to the point where you can't get whatever you want. It says, trust me, because I realize that you support yourself so much, but then you still steal the mind games of others, or make them believe that they're going to get what they want through you having what you want, and then never give them what they want. Try me and see how far you get with me, because you'll never get what you want from me. All right, so let's see what's going on with Capricorns and Cancerians. Capricorns. Caps love you but don't need to stress over it. Just work with me. It says, I will see that you will work with me. One day you will want to work with me more than this, and you'll see that you'll never have a problem getting what you want. If you feel like you're getting what you want, it's only because time after time I'm giving you more time and effort to see that you have problems in your mind and need them to be taken care of, but you don't need me to stress about that. I will see that your problems are solved, and I will see that the dignity and pride that you need in a man or a woman will be there. It just may not be everything that you want, but you know that though. You can't support me to get what I want, and then I wouldn't support you to get what you want at times too. Just have to believe me and trust me. It's not going to be easy, but I'd be there for you. Just don't want you at this time, and I feel like you need to leave me alone. All right, let's see what's going on with Cancerian and Aquarius. Aquarius loves you but doesn't know how to support you, and believe you me, I wouldn't want to date you either. I just feel like Cancerian is not going to be someone I would want to stay with. They don't know how to support the ideas that I want. They feel like they know everything and want to know everything's going to be okay for them, and never want to solve anyone else's smart minds or even problems or things that they need to support. They want to know everything is all about them, and I do know this because I dated one or two some months ago, and I feel like some of you guys just don't need to support me. I feel like some of you guys do know that people will stay with you when they know that they can't get anything better than that, and it says that you don't need to see this, but sometimes you realize this, and you don't know how to support the idea of what I mean, because they will use you. But then it says when you're used, you do not like it, or you do get jealous of other people getting better than you, and then you don't realize why, because you're always getting what you want from what you want and never giving anyone else what they want. Okay. Wow. Let's see what's going on with Pisces and Cancer. Pisces loves you, doesn't really support you, but loves you, and doesn't really care for you at times, but loves you. Wants to know you're there, and does not know how to support you ongoing when they know that they speak to you and break up with many others at the same time, or even possibly take breaks, small breaks from you and many other people at times, because they need space and time alone. And they do see you and want you, but they don't know how to support you, and maybe even give you time alone to think about what it is that you have done, but don't want to dare give you a commitment, and don't want to speak to you ongoing, but don't want to speak to you every day, and really love you but don't want to support you, and really hate you but don't want to give you anything but juicy gossip to laugh at yourselves or many people around you, and make fun of you and make fun of them and make fun of everyone. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's see what's going on with your angel messages from a different set I have today. Okay. So, different messages for the Cancerian. Let me get my cards, honey. Okay, it says play. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry. We will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy, so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and lightened energy. Yeah. Asks us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. Energy work. Life can be electrifying because it is the very essence. Let me start again. Life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatments. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. Okay. Alright, what's in the other deck? Comfort. Archangel Azrael. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. I'm very tired today, guys. So if I'm talking slow, I am exhausted. Tired. Victory. Archangel Xandophon. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Okay. Courage. Archangel Ariel. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Right, let's see what's going on in your universal deck. In the universal deck, honey. Okay, true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. Alright. Let's see what angel numbers we have here, guys. Number 5, number 15, number 7, number 40, number 58, number 19, number 17 or 7, and number 8. 8 and 9. Okay. Alright, Cancerians, that was your reading. I'll speak to you again in your next one. Ciao for now. Bye.